Yo, bikermeis, welcome back to another episode of MotoGP 23, Road to MotoGP. We're finally here for the grand final. We are trailing by 9 points with Pedro Acosta and we're heading for Valencia for the final race of the Moto2 season. It's gonna be a thriller. Who will claim the Moto2 title for this year? We will find out in a couple of minutes. In the MotoGP class, Espargaro is leading by 16 points over Enea Bastianini. So it's also thrilling at the MotoGP class, and in the Moto3, Lorenzo Fellon is leading the standings. We're heading for the decider here in Valencia. I will be doing free practice and qualifying. And I'll be seeing you back at the race, and hopefully we can claim the title here in Valencia. I will be doing my best, and I hope you will enjoy our final race of the Moto2 season. See you in a few minutes. So Pedro Acosta takes pole position here in Valencia for the final race. We have work to do as we are coming from P5, but we will do our best.
But we finally reached the moment everyone's been waiting. Riders in position, the green.
Okay, the moment is here. We have 10 red lights, full throttle, and we're heading in the final race here in Valencia. We have an excellent start and putting Pedro Acosta right under pressure, heading into turn 1 with Acosta right behind us. Dropping down at the moment as Arenas takes over. Oh, Acosta is dropping down the order. This is excellent news for us. Arenas through the inside. We have to outscore Pedro Acosta by 9 points. So the best scenario will be winning the race and Pedro Acosta finishing P3 or lower. We go a bit wide over here. Sector where the AI is very strong. Hard braking for the final turn number 14. We get a bit of a bump by Arenas. We're side by side with the KTM, rider teammate of Pedro Acosta. And we take the position back in the slipstream. Hard braking again for turn number 1. Acosta is dropping down P7 at the moment, but we have seen this before, dropping down in the first couple of laps, and right at the moment when he needs to, he pushes and claims P2. I hope he crashes out, but Acosta is just such a strong rider in this game. Hasn't crashed out much. Only time he crashed was in Misano, I think. It's time for us to check out. We're leading by 2 seconds over Arenas. The only thing we can do is finish the race and make sure I finish in first position. It all depends on Pedro Acosta. Where will he finish? If he finishes lower than P3, then we will claim the title. Set the fastest lap. 1:35.6. It's a track warning, but we don't care. All we want to do is win this race and hope Acosta will finish P3 or lower. At the moment he's P6, so it's heading into the right way for us. Got his hands full with Aaron Canet and Chantra, teammates from MotoGP 22 in the Moto 2. Hopefully he can do us a favor and keep Acosta behind him. It really was a fun season to do, exciting season. Left a lot of points in the last couple of races, like Motegi, India and Misano. It's fun to see how it all came down to the final race here in Valencia. A children's book, a hero rising to the top, claiming the title in the final race, and hopefully that hero will be us. Lap number 5 and we're still leading the race with a gap of 2.8 seconds, around 3 seconds, and Acosta still P6, P7. I think he's stuck behind Canet and Arbolino at the moment. Chantra moved up to P3. This is also a difficult track to overtake. The only big chance you have to form an overtake is on the start-finish straight. Riding a bit sloppy as I'm focusing too much on the standings on the left-hand side. Have to be careful not to crash out, which will ruin our race. We're in the final lap. Acosta up P6 and mostly in the final lap Acosta turns up his engine and blasts past the other riders, I mean. But at the moment he's stuck behind Arbolino. Will Arbolino help us and keep him behind him? Will he do us a favor? Or will Acosta take too much risk and crash out? Or will he be able to claim P2 in the final sectors? He did it before, so I'm not... it won't surprise me if he does. But as I said, Valencia is a very hard track to overtake. As we go a bit wide over here, he's still stuck behind Arbolino. Can the Italian stallion keep him behind keep him at bay? We're heading to the final corner, turn 15. Gap has reduced, but it's not a problem as we win the race. What will Acosta do?
while we wait for the
And
director to take us to
Acosta
the
finished
park
in
Ferme to meet
P6,
today's
which
stars,
means
let's
we
take a
are the
quick look at the
Moto2
final
World
results of this Moto2
Champion.
race.
What a great result here in Valencia. Absolutely stunning. I'm satisfied with this result. And I'm satisfied with our final stint. The final couple of rounds where we had to pick up our pace, pick up our game, and make sure we finish in front of Acosta. Here you can see it. We win the championship by 6 points over Acosta. Excellent job. The KTMs win the team championship, but I don't care.
See the race winner, who
We
is
finish in
rightly
second.
celebrating with his mechanics. If he continues like this, it will be difficult for his rivals to keep up with him.
The rivals can't keep up because I'm already the Moto2 champion. Great job. Which means we will be heading for the MotoGP. And I'm curious which team wants us in.
Moto2 is not only one of the most competitive championships in motorsport, it's also the stepping stone to MotoGP. And this fella has just proved he can make that step. I give you the Moto2 World Champion.
It was a tough season. A tough but very fun season. And hopefully the next season will be the same. There you have it, Philipus, Moto2 World Champion, our first title of the MotoGP 23 game. Oh, looks like we didn't complete the challenge, the decider, but we won, so I'm not sure what went wrong, but I don't care. Moto2 final place, first position with a difference of 6 points. Great job. 11 races won, 14 podiums, 8 pole positions and 6 fast laps. So, here are our offers for next season. We have 5 MotoGP teams. We have 3 Moto2 teams where we won't be heading. I want to go to the MotoGP. And we can choose between Gas, RNF, MotoGP team, Aprilia, and the Ducatis from Muni VR. And we also can choose from a custom team, Yamaha, and a KTM. But I won't be choosing for a custom team, I want a real team this time. So which team will we be choosing? I'm not sure which team I will be choosing. You will have to wait for the next episode. I want to thank you for watching. thank you for joining me in this Moto2 season, and I hope to see you again in the next MotoGP season. Thank you for watching, and see you next time, where you will be seeing the choice I made.